international words like international and stuff like that. What happened was, well, I'm one of the first and only people that could easily sell internationally or around the world. Like I said, I sell worldwide. Lucifer Star White Star Lines was a worldwide company. So basically, and plus, a lot of my road projects, they would use my vehicles because, like the police department, the police departments are a combination of local vehicles and as well as vehicles that were shipped there to them from somewhere else. The international trucks, and I own a lot of companies. Like basically Ford doesn't really exist more than a stamping press, and basically mostly, I mean, it's my factories, that I brought into existence or whatever. I had the money and the people to actually do it. So, a lot of people needed me behind them, or else it would never have happened because I'm the only one who can just like factory, and there's a factory. And besides, like I said, a factory is nothing without materials. So, I had the money, and I had the people. So a lot of people had to get me on board, like the Lamborghini car. I invented the word, and without me behind Lamborghini would have been almost nothing. Just like DeLorean without Lotus. Without me behind it, it wouldn't have been a car. I could provide the stainless steel. Like I said, I was switching my food service over to from a for whatever food service industry to a stainless steel food industry because it can be kept cleaner and it doesn't rust and doesn't have problems, and there's no food contamination from the stainless steel. So anyway, in a lot of my countries or a lot of my food industry or food factory warehouses, we're getting that switched over from a metal or steel or gold or silver thing to a stainless steel thing. I used to use gold a lot and silver a lot, but stainless steel is probably better and less likely to get stolen. Anyway, in the old days, you would have probably found a lot more gold and a lot more silver made things because gold and silver they don't rust either. But anyway, so we switched over to stainless steel. Anyway, but I'm talking about international. So I was selling internationally or around the world, and that's also where I believe I think maybe my movie industry might have started using Lodestar or Star trucks basically. Um, like I said, just like White Star Lines and Lucifer Star Lines, basically. Um, LS, just like Ellis Island and all that other stuff. I had many things myself that were my own people and my own factories and my own mines. That's how I got the Titanic built. That's how I built all my ships and everything else. Is I actually had mineral mines, and also had them upgraded and updated. And so that's why you have all these star mines, star mining operations and stuff like that. And basically they're my personal property. So, and like I said, I also, it goes more than that than into like where I actually build stars and also planets. It's not just a name brand. It's not just a name. It's actually more than that. So anyway, it's, hundreds of thousands of years ago, I was known as just Star, or L, or Lucifer Star. So it might have been LS. I don't know. I mean, originally a lot of people just used one or two letters or three letters strung together, to make up a name. So anyway, whatever. It was a long time ago. So anyway, so that's where you get international and Lone Star and all that other stuff is basically, and a lot of my people were, they realized that they're star people, they're star employees, actually star. As in they work directly underneath me and they work on my mines and work at my farms and everything else like that. My name is Lucifer Star. So, so a lot of people realize that and stuff like that. I mean, technically you're all Lucifer Stars, biological created life forms. So it's more than that, and it goes into horses and everything else, where I actually design and create horses genetically and quite a few other things. So, and that's how we also get into the Lipin Stallions and all that other stuff. Another L thing. Basically, I went with the L's. Um, like Lucifer, Lusitania, Leviathan, and all that other stuff. But also Titanic was also another one of the ships built at one of my shipyards. Like I said, I also owned the shipyard that did Helena Troy and all this stuff. She was a beautiful woman, hired, by my people, by me, to basically launch my ships and stuff like that. And anyway, and she was apparently a very beautiful woman and did lots of things for me, lots of events. And there should have been some film or some pictures of the actual Helena Troy. Um, but anyway, whatever. So I mean, it's over hundreds of trillions of years, basically. Um, like I said, 100 trillion years of existence, or 99 trillion years of existence, and probably more. So, yeah, but that's where, and probably the movie industry probably also use. Yeah, a lot of the times whenever I wanted something done, they would have to pull from my factories or my businesses. And if things don't sell, then of course, they're just left over. So anyway, like I say, I provided basically Ronald Reagan's ranch and all that other stuff. He used to do a lot of westerns, so I mistakenly thought he liked horses or something like that. So we gave him a ranch. So. Anyway, and he said, well, I never really particularly liked horses or had horses, but we'll take care of them anyway. So anyway, it gets all confusing and stuff like that. So anyway, though, but he had a nice big ranch and lots of space and stuff like that for his horses. And his families and kids took care of the horses and all that. So anyway, it gets all big and complicated like that. And, so anyway, and the people did it too. Well, so, anyway, so I sold internationally as Lusifer Star. I could transport cars or vehicles anywhere on my ships. So I also had some ships that were nuclear powered. And you all are just left with basically the wake of what was my existence. What is my existence? For my shadow, basically. Some people would say, we're all in the shadow of Lucifer Star. It's like, yeah. I was a monumental, huge life form that existed in the universe and built lots of planets and lots of stars and lots of everything and created life forms. And life forms were created for me, so I could have them. You're my workers. So, anyway, whatever. It's just like, well, it's true. Yeah. Probably also why you have the stars of Hollywood and this and that and all this stuff. As I say, people quickly found out that my last name was Star. So anyway, and star people tend to live longer because there's more of us. There's a lot of us. There's also other life form types that are also star life forms. Lucifer Star is the name with an S. SS, LS. That's why I have Ellis Island. It's not Elvis's Island, it's Ellis's Island, or LS Island. Lucifer Star Island. So, and there's stars on it. So, 5-pointed, 4-pointed, 6-pointed, all kinds of stars. So, anyway, yes, and there's stars in the universe, and stars in the universe, and they're out there, and there's life forms out there, the LSF-A colony ship, and, a whole lot of life. So, well, Rodney and Rosalie and a bunch of other people get all mad about it because, it's like, well, you tried to kidnap and kill a star. Lucifer, the Lucifer Star. There were other stars a long time ago, and there are, other people with the last name of Star, but non-relation, of course, or something like that, but genetically created by me or whatever. But anyway, though, it's okay. A lot of people took my last name as basically commemorates or whatever. So it's all right. Keeps the name alive or whatever. But basically, I'm a star. So I've always been Rodney or Rosalie or Stomp was trying to get my name changed so that I could be killed, basically, and forgotten. So anyway, like I said, I'm the leader. I'm the Lord. I'm the inventor, and I'm the one. Like I said, Germany called me the Wunderkid. Wunderkid. But because I was the one who invented all the steam power and the aircraft and flight and everything. And well, I'm more than that. I'm your actual creator in human form. So anyway, whatever. Yeah, and that's how basically I invented the American government and also the Constitution and also your democracy and your and your court system. And it's like, well, anyway, and everybody went along with it. We pooled together, and even Germany. So anyway, yeah, and like I said, it gets all complicated where I had volcano mines and volcano mining and ancient old volcanoes which collapsed and are forgotten about, and okay, this stuff. Where basically I had Volcano 1 and Volcano 2, and used to have volcanoes that were also mine. So anyway, my people worked them and all that other stuff, and eventually they collapsed in on themselves or were collapsing on themselves and all that. So anyway, shrug. You know, it's just the truth. And Rodney and Rosalie came by me or near me to like basically as part of the stomp group or whatever, and basically just being annoying, trying to harass me or kill me, trying to relegate me to obsolescence or unimportance. But it's like, well, you know. So anyway, they're just trying to give me the poor life and have me killed, like I said. So, oh well. Anyway, you still have the Lodestar Trucking Company. Like I said, I had actual mineral mines and actual metal and actual employees and actual everything, of which Rodney and Rosalie were trying to get access to. Rodney was trying to become president or basically admiral. And it's like, whatever. Anyway, no military training and basically just a drug addict. And then trying to lie to me and trying to have me killed. So, anyway, whatever. You know,